I was talking with my friend the other day about the most underrated rivalries in TV history, and we couldn't stop laughing about Michael Scott vs. Andy Bernard from The Office. Seriously, if you ever saw that meme of Michael Scott shouting, "No, no, no," at the top of his lungs, that was pure Michael rage at Andy just for walking back into a meeting. It's one of those moments that perfectly sums up their whole dynamic. Michael, the self-proclaimed world's best boss, losing his mind over Andy's relentless attempts to fit in. The thing is, every hero needs a villain, and for a stretch of the show, Andy played that role perfectly. He wasn't evil, but he was just annoying enough to get under Michael's skin. Remember the sensitivity training episode? Michael called Andy a lemon head, along with a bunch of other names I probably shouldn't repeat here. Andy just stood there, trying to keep his composure, but you could tell he was dying inside. It was like watching two kids on a playground, except one of them is your boss, and the other is desperately trying to become assistant regional manager. What makes their rivalry so great is how underrated it is. Everyone talks about Jim vs. Dwight, but Michael and Andy had this weird, hilarious battle for attention and approval. Andy would sing a cappella, drop Cornell references, and try to win over the office with his nod dog charm, but Michael saw right through it. He wanted the spotlight all to himself, and Andy was always just a little too eager, a little too much. And then there's Dwight Schrute, who honestly might be twice as outlandish as both Michael and Andy combined. Dwight's beet farm stories, his obsession with authority, and his constant scheming made him the wild card in every situation. Whenever Michael and Andy were butting heads, Dwight was usually in the background, plotting his next move or trying to outdo them both in ridiculousness.
If you haven't watched The Office, you're missing out on some of the best plots and schemes in sitcom history. Michael vs. Andy is the battle of the ages, not because it's epic or world-changing, but because it's so hilariously awkward and real. It's two grown men fighting for validation in the weirdest ways possible, with Dwight lurking nearby, ready to steal the show. It's pure comedic gold. Subscribe to this channel and like the video. Bye.